you. Or if it's a department that is responsible for submitting this, they may kind of create their own rule and not let you know, but then you have inconsistencies. Some vendors doing it one way, some departments doing it one way, and then vice versa. So you want to really encourage consistency. Did I beat that horse 10 enough? But it's very important. It's one of the major things, the most common things that we've seen. The other really common thing that we've seen is meal allocation. And issues in meal allocation, from our perspective, have been one of the most dramatic data quality issues that we've had to fix, because it could really lead to greatly inflated amounts that are being submitted. And you want to make sure that you're submitting as close to the truth as possible, to a reasonable extent, right? Perhaps someday we'll get to the point where we'll be able to decipher whether Dr. Jones had the steak and Dr. Smith just had salad. We're not there yet, but you want to make sure that Dr. Jones and Dr. Smith don't get allocated the cost of a meal for somebody that never showed up, and that's really important. What we find is that the meal allocation methodologies, even though as you're sitting here and listening to me, you may say, I feel pretty confident with our allocation method, and I really don't see how anybody else can think otherwise. Well, guess what? Many manufacturers do think otherwise, and it's very surprising as we see the differences between various manufacturers and the differences between various vendors. So with that being said, some examples are clarification as to whether the meal